Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. This is Siraj, your host. We are talking about emotional intelligence. Emotional intelligence is about how you perceive yourself and how you express yourselves, how you develop and maintain social relationships, how you cope up with challenges, and how emotional information is effective and meaningful in a way that it is a predictor for success in life and work. People who are emotionally intelligent are successful in leading themselves. They're successful in leading their teams. They are successful in leading their business. So, what is the difference between the IQ and EQ? IQ is kind of knowledge of the world. It is kind of fluid reasoning, working memory and short-term memory. It is about quantitative reasoning and so on and so forth. While EQ, which is emotional quotient, is more centered on our abilities such as identifying emotions, evaluating how others feel, and controlling our own emotions. Imagine if you did not control your emotions, what all can happen. You often have emotional reactions and emotional responses, and if you continue to express and exhibit them, then this could sometimes lead to issues and problems. And henceforth, emotional quotient is all about controlling your own emotions and at the same time understanding others' emotions, which is perceiving how others feel. And if you can perceive how others feel, you would be in a better position to respect others. It is also about using emotions to facilitate communication with people in your team if you're a manager, and with your friends, with your family, and henceforth, remember, EQ is very, very different. Now, another question people ask is, can EQ be developed? So the answer is yes, and I can give you an example from let's say being assertive and being aggressive. So aggression can be controlled by controlling your emotional responses to certain situations, and that's why we call that the emotional quotient can be enhanced, can be developed, and it can develop all your life. We continue to learn and learn to behave with people differently over the period of time. So that's what emotional quotient is all about. In our program on emotional intelligence, we focus on five key elements. The first one is self perception. It is about self regard, it is about self actualization, it is about understanding yourself. Number two, we focus on self expressions. Not everyone is able to express him or herself when there's a need. So, emotional expression is very important. Being assertive is very, very important. And also, the sense of independence, that's very important. The third element that we focus on our course on emotional intelligence is interpersonal skills. It is about relationship. It is about empathy, and we talked in detail about what empathy is and how empathy can influence relationship, and also social responsibility. The fourth element, we talk about decision making. We all have to make decisions in our life. We have to make decisions in our personal life. We have to make decisions in our professional life. Are all of us capable of taking decisions? Do we take decisions on time? Do we take the right decision at the right time? Now, what are the key elements of decision making? Why do people hold back in making decisions that are important for them and for their business? So, within decision making, we talk about how to resolve a problem and understanding the realistic aspect of anything that we are doing, and at the same time, the control of our impulses. Last and the fifth element we focus on is stress management. There's a lot of stress that gets generated as part of our work life, and also in our personal life there's a lot of stress. Now, some amount of stress is important for optimal performance, but too much stress can lead to issues. So the fifth element is extremely important, we feel, and that requires individual to be flexible and understand how to manage stress and how to remain optimistic. So these are five key elements: the self-perception, the self-expressions, the interpersonal skills, decision-making skills, and managing stress. Thank you.